revisiting Mary and the Witch's Flower, I'm really struck by something quite peculiar, you know? It's the almost total absence of any characters beyond the main ones. It's not just like the secondary characters are missing or something, it's as if they simply don't exist at all, which is kind of weird and oddly instills a sort of light fear in you. Let's take, for example, that particular scene where Mary goes to a village for a delivery. In that scene, it's just her and Peter, her boyfriend character, who are relevant and visible. And, well, it's just so eerie how no one else is even hinted at, especially in scenes that aren't meant to be scary in the slightest. You know, this could be a technique to, like, ease the animation workload or something, but it's really, really different from the way Studio Ghibli handles things. With Ghibli, you don't see this kind of absence at all. It really makes me wonder, like, is this why Ponoc was formed? Were they trying to break away from Ghibli's long-standing tradition of richly animating even the smallest of details? I mean, Ghibli's approach to animation, which is kind of like increasing the caloric content of their work, so to speak, seems to have become this unwritten rule. It's like they're now reliant on the fame of Miyazaki to stay afloat and keep turning a profit. Moreover, when you think about it, this all really seems to reflect Director Yonebayashi's personal perspective, doesn't it? His unique style in filmmaking suggests this kind of reluctance, or maybe even an aversion, to include extraneous characters. It's actually quite reminiscent of a certain style in Showa-era shojo manga. In those manga, only the main characters are in sharp focus, and everyone else just kind of blends into the background, or they're completely faceless. This might imply, you know, a preference for a super clean, orderly narrative, and it could even be hinting at a bit of misanthropy on his part.